When you cut the dreads off?
Like last month.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why you cut them?
They got hot. Yeah. I'm not really used to that humidity out here, so when I first, a few practices, and I was burning up them dreads, so I just chopped them off.
It's hot in New Orleans, though.
I'm from Lake Charles.
Okay. You get this hot, huh?
Nah, like we got a little breeze when it's hot. Ain't got no breeze out here.
No breeze. That's what everybody always say. So, since we're TreVonte Citizen running back, how tall are you now?
6'1".
How much you weigh?
221.
How much? What you in high school? How much did you play at? What was your weight?
I was at 215, 6 foot.
215, 6 foot.
Yeah.
We were running around on signing day, and we found out TreVonte Citizen signed the University of Miami out of nowhere. What was the deciding factor? Because you were leaning towards what?
I wasn't really leaning towards no school. Like they all had like equal playing field. What just put mine on the top was the coaching staff, and I just feel like home over here. You know, I'm like 15 hours away from Lake Charles. It's still like it's like a second home.
You got anything wrong?
Yeah, what's it been like since you've been here?
Man, it's been a real grind. Coming out of high school, first year, my first summer workouts, it was tough, but I got through it, and I'm just glad to be here. I'm glad to be working with this coaching staff, the strength coaches. I'm just a joy to be here.
Can you describe the summer workouts, what you guys do, and what makes them difficult? And then also you said you've gotten better with it. So how do you feel about them?
I can say it's a lot, like conditioning, like weightlifting. See, I'm not used to, in high school one day we do arm, one day we do legs. Over here, it's the whole body. So at the practice, whole body was hurting, whole body was sore. But as I kept repping it, kept doing it, like my body got acclimated to it, and I ain't say it got easy till my body got used to it. And for conditioning wise, same thing. I was a little windy when I first got here, kind of hard to breathe in Miami, but I got used to it, and I feel like I had a good summer.
And I know you'll find out more in fall camp and obviously during the season, but just the offense, what can you say about how it works for a running back? With Coach Gaddis, how important it is for a running back to do well, or the opportunities you guys are looking to get?
Well, I feel like we have an amazing offense when it comes down to receivers, quarterback, and our running back. So the spread offense that we run is great for us because it opens the box, and we have some dynamic receivers, so we can take you up top or we can pound it.
What's kind of your goals in fall camp to make an impression? Just kind of your approach as you get into this.
I'd say my goals. See, I'm still freshman, so I'm still learning from the new guys. So I just want a lot of reps and able to just get the speed down, because it's a little faster than high school.
Hi, TreVonte. I'm Adam. I think we met very briefly at like a spring game and stuff. But just what's it been like, adjusting to Miami since you enrolled, and kind of like learning the school, learning the area, and everything? What's that been like for you?
Man, it been good. I had a little trouble learning the campus. I lost a little bit, but just it's fun being at Miami. But it's fun, I meet a lot of new people, and it just. I like being here. I feel like I made the best choice to come to Miami.
And I know that I never had a chance to meet you when you were still in high school, but I remember reading like very contested recruitment there coming down to the end. What were those 24, 48 hours leading up to signing day like for you?
Man, it was crazy. Like everybody had me crystal ball to Florida, and I'm like, wow. Like every time I'm going to Florida, and I feel like I might shock the world. And the crazy part is I didn't tell to Miami staff that I was coming here. So I caught them off guard a little bit.
What was their reaction when you picked them?
Oh, they were excited. They hit my phone right after, but they were excited.
And what was the thing that kind of put Miami over the top over everyone else?
It was just the coaching staff and feeling at home over here. I know I'm like 12 hours, 15 hours away from Lake Charles, but being here, I feel like I'm still home. I didn't get homesick, and I have a great staff behind me. I just love them. And everything they do for me, for the team, like, why wouldn't you want to choose Miami?
And then I'm a bit of a weather nerd, so I know Lake Charles got hit by a couple hurricanes the last couple of years. Did your family get through that all right? Was everything good with that, or how did you guys get through that?
We're good now, but our house got destroyed.
Oh, wow.
And it's crazy because during that, we still had football practice. So how it was for me was, I have a family that live in Church Point. That's a little farther from Lake Charles. So some days I would drive to like Church Point and be with them, and then days of practice I drive there. It's like about an hour, and I would go practice, stay in Lake Charles for a little bit and like work on the house and go back to Church Point. So it was like a back and forth thing until we had a house fixed.
Well, like, were you in the house during the storm and stuff?
I went to Church Point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I mean, what was that like for you coming back and how bad was it? Totally flattened or?
It wasn't flat. I had a tree that was like that hit my room.
Jeez.
It went from my room way to the living room. So like a big tree just in the middle of there. So we had to get that removed, cut some trees down from around our house. But it was crazy because like my first, like right around Lake Charles, I didn't want to go to my house first. So we ride around, we just see the devastation. You got potholes in the street. You have debris in the street. It was crazy. And to see my house like that, I was a little hurt. But all you can do is just rebuild.
Yeah.
Make it better.
Which storm was it? Was that Laura? Or which hurricane was that?
It was Laura.
Laura. And I mean, and emotionally and mentally, how do you put attention to football when you have all that other stuff going on?
I just kept praying, just stay spiritual, stay in contact with God, and I just kept working, kept grinding. I use that as a sense as I'm cleaning my house, but it's still like a little workout for me. So I kind of started like that. I didn't think of it as negative, like a negative setback.
Gotcha. And then now that you're down here, I mean, what are you looking forward to the most about this coming season, about fall camp and everything? What are you looking forward to?
I'm really just looking forward to learning from my running back room and my running back coach, like taking a practice at a time, day by day, just getting acclimated to fall camp. 'Cause I heard fall camp get real serious, so I'm just preparing myself and my mind for that.
And coming in, it's a pretty stacked running back room with Rooster and Don. I mean, Henry, and all these guys. Stad. What have you learned maybe in summer workout stuff from those guys?
I just learned a lot when it comes down to footwork, mentality, or just finishing the play, even if it's busted. Like just keep playing through it. They teach me something new every day, and they would check on me, or if I'm in practice, they watch to see if I'm doing anything right, wrong. They would correct it. So I'm glad to have a group of guys in my room to watch and like imitate almost.
And what have you seen from Don, especially? He's been working back from a torn ACL and everything. How have you seen him? I mean, I know you've only been here for a few months, but how have you seen him kind of recover from that, kind of get back into full strength and everything?
It's crazy. I see him. He powered through the workouts. I see him kind of down. I'm like, hey, keep your head up, keep working. He say, I got you, and he just powered through it. And like, I was like, man, that's strong comes from an ACL surgery, rehab. He really been working. He put in that work this all season.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Good to see you.
Thank you.
How do you like Miami so far?
Oh, I love it.
What's been the adjustment? Like anything that surprised you or?
Man, it's hard to breathe down here. The first practice, all right, it was my first. I came down Monday. That's when we lift, but I didn't get checked. Like what you call that? I couldn't work out until I get cleared. So Tuesday. And I came, we was running. I'm like, I know I'm not out of shape. I just came from the track, so I know I'm not out of shape. And it was just hard for me to breathe. Like, oh man, I got used to this now too. But it was fun. All season training with the guys and just getting my body ready, getting my body in college shape.
Running back it feels like it tends to be a position where freshmen can get on the field somewhat quickly. I'm sure you want to play this year. Right. Like, what have you been doing to try to make sure you can help this team this season?
Playbook for sure, and I'm working as hard as I can on and off the field when it comes to watching film, working out, but just doing something extra so I can know, so I get my body ready, my mind ready for the season.
Obviously, they've got really 3 veteran guys. Plus, we saw that a little bit last year. Like it's a lot of competition, right?
Yeah.
Like what? I'm sure you like the competition. Like,
of course. You're going to have competition throughout your life. So being in this room and competing, it's only one ball, but so competing to be able to get some reps and practice is fun. I like the competition.
Are there certain skills you think you bring to that group that maybe not that the other guys don't, but like, I don't know, like strengths that you feel like you can bring that?
I feel like besides me being bigger than everybody or saying something like that, I'd probably say just threat-wise, being able to break one-on tackles.
TreVonte,
my feet work.
I apologize. Do you do returns? Can you do returns? Do you like doing returns?
Yeah, I like doing returns. I'm hoping to do kick return and punt return this year.
Yeah.